Okay. I think we are streaming. Not sure. Here we go. Again, just testing tracks out more or less on the Yamaha 450. Jump. Go back and see if it's still what we got going on here. Oh yeah, we were streaming. Okay, well, here we go back, different track. We'll go to round 4. Gonna change. Now we're just gonna leave the bike there. I'm just gonna change up some gear. And take out the chest protector and neck brace. I don't know why. I went from playing on, excuse me, I went from playing on the standalone version where I just bought it off the MX Bikes website. Bought it not knowing that you could get it on Steam, and then here just recently I won a free Steam key. So now I'm on Steam, and I don't know if it's just the Steam version of the game or what, but every time I remove this or not, as soon as I start the game, this chest protector and neck brace will be back on. I usually just run none. On that. There we go. If you don't have this game and you're thinking about it, I would honestly get it. I'd say it's worth it. Just even though the new one is supposedly coming out, it's in the real early phases, and I seen they hit some kind of roadblock where it's going to delay it a little longer, but from the looks of it and from what I've seen other people, I haven't played it myself, but other people that have tested it, it looks pretty dang similar. So I guess what I'm thinking is this game's already kind of established. Plenty of mods for it. It's gonna take a little bit for the new one probably to start gaining traction. I'm sure all the pros are gonna jump over, but if the game controls are similar enough, I would almost, if you're new to the game, I would almost get this game. If you're wanting to race in any of the series or whatever on here, I would almost honestly get this game, because a lot of the pros are probably going to move over to the new game right away. So that's going to open up all those pro spots in this game. And amateurs that are super fast and right there, just barely qualifying or missing qualifying for pro races, they're going to become the pros. So that will open up it being a little, possibly, hopefully, a little easier to get into AMs. That's just, I guess, my theory. Because a while ago, I thought, I was yeah, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna quit buying, paid mods for this game, because this new one's coming out. No use in keep buying, paid mods for this when the new one's gonna be coming out. But then I was like, trying to race some of the ARL pro races, there's been a couple times where I've been just a couple seconds out. I think the if I say a couple, it was the closest I've gotten, I was 8 seconds behind the last spot that qualified. And I don't know how that they're AM series races, because it's supposed to be if you've ever qualified for AR Pros that you can no longer race AMs, but I can tell you right now, there are guys that don't follow those rules, and they come in and racing, or they're racing the AM races, so I almost think, like, AMs sometimes is maybe harder, if not just as hard, to qualify for the pros, because you get more practice on the track, and that's their excuse anyways. The AMs get longer time to race on their practice on the track. That's why we're running times close to what the pros are running, or running the same time as the pros. And you're like, yeah, okay. I know some series will do a cutoff. They'll set a time, and if you're faster than that time, you get cut. There's more than once there's been times that I've raced ones and thought I was doing good, and then you'll have a guy just throw down a heater that's faster than what the pros ran. It's like, what? And then first one Supercross, I absolutely hate LC2s. It's like death race. Like, first corner is a demolition derby, and even if you're not in the qualifying spot, you'll have guys just cleaning you out for 15th place. Basically, consistency of not crashing is what I very, very much so struggle with. Which comes down when I'm qualifying, and it's on like ARL and it's Supercross or Motocross. This game is, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's way easier than Supercross. That's for sure. Supercross honestly just take the safe line, because you're faster still. If you try to take the big fast line, big jump, you're crashing every once in a while, you're gonna be better off just take the safe line and I was sitting down. That's why I was getting. I lost it. I was thinking it was straight across. I'm gonna go to a different track again. Let's see. Yep, round 5. Thought there was a 5th. And I don't know. I'm just gonna say I guess it's your preference how or what camera you're riding. I'll show you when I load in on the track. You can you got 3 different views, like right from basically I can't remember what it's called, like third person view where you're behind the bike, and then you have 2 onboard views. There's your external view. That's what it's called. This is what I started with when I started playing the game. This is what I started with, and it's a lot easier or a lot more fun, I think, when you're doing free riding. Not only can you see the tricks a lot easier. But now I've gotten so used to racing in the first person view that trying to race go back to the other. Here's the other view. You've got static, which, see, I'm leaning the rider forward and back, and it just moves the bike. Now, if you go to dynamic, which I like because you're a little further away from the bars and stuff, looks a little more real. But see, you lean forward like that, lean back, lean left, lean right, and also some of this stuff I have with the overlay, like the track and the speedometer. There's one here, yeah, helmet. Looks like you're wearing the helmet. It just adds, and then see it twists like your head's leaning. Whoa. Why is my guy's head twisting that hard? I gotta shut that off. Let's try that. Whoa, we hooked up off that angle. Send this one. Well, try some more different tracks. I've just been kind of screwing around. Not really any plans of racing any series right now. So more or less what I'm doing is I just re-downloaded a whole bunch of tracks that some I had before that I saved that I liked, the public tracks anyways. Downfall of going to Steam from having the standalone was any of the paid mod tracks and paid mod like gear, helmets, or well, not gear, but helmets, boots, chest protectors, that stuff. They're GUID locked. So from going from the standalone to the Steam version, my GUID changed. So that stuff won't work in my game because I have a different GUID. So some of it I've rebought, like this bell helmet here. It's actually my favorite helmet on here. So I bought it. I also had the same guy that made this. It's like Affords or something like that. I probably am butchering it for sure. But he also made a 6D and a Fox version that are on the MX Bikes shop website. They're actually on sale right now for Black Friday till the end of the month. For like $2, I think it was. So I went ahead and bought me my B helmet, is what they have it on the thing, just so you're not infringing on like a trademark, I guess. Because the Fox helmet's called the F helmet, and the 6D is called the 6 helmet. But also bought some tracks. Some, like again, some I had previously on the standalone version, and bought a bunch of new ones, especially the ones that there's a bunch of tracks also on sale right now on the shop, the MXB shop. And so since this is basically a brand new fresh game, a lot of my best lap times were blank. So I just been kind of screwing around. Was screwing around with just different bikes. Now I'm just doing it with the main bikes that if I do race, that I will be riding. But that's the farthest I've gone. There's a couple I've kind of skipped around, but yeah, you can see there's a lot of blank tracks that I don't have lap times for. So there's been kind of screwing around racing them. Arena Cross DBA round one. We're gonna do Arena Cross on the 252 stroke. Do a little gear switch up. I get bored, so I like to just randomly go through like this in order, of course, but gear, boots, mismatch, don't care. And do that pretty much every race. Which I guess kind of sucks if you're going on live, if you're wanting to be on the live stream in certain gear, you've got to send the gear to whoever's streaming. Which actually, that's a lot of the times what I do is I have like a custom made set of gear and whatever bike I'm racing, I usually will have a custom made bike with the number that I have registered for the series. And then I just keep that on my computer more or less for the whole series. So I can select that, but when I'm just like goofing around like this, I just kind of randomly like that. Select different ones. True. That's why they. Oh. Oh no. God, I just crashed my getting kind of bored here, so I think we're just gonna set that track and wait aside for later, set a time later. But I'm gonna go do something else. I guess if you're watching, thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, click the subscribe button. I'm gonna try to stream anytime I'm playing the game. Thank you.